Good morning, wrestling fans. Welcome to the debut episode of the new 360 Wrestling Podcast. Good morning, wrestling fans, as I said at the top there. And I explained this a little bit last night on 360 Wrestling Fanatic that I wanted to come up with a new podcast, and it just came to me a few days ago, an idea of doing a quick one while I was walking to work every morning. Just talk about whatever's on my mind or a quick topic, something that won't take long, since these are going to be short episodes. And one of the names I was thinking of was Quick Wrestling Chat, since, again, small episodes. So just talk about something real quick. And then I got to thinking of Good Morning America. And so I just thought, good morning, wrestling fans, since I'll be doing this every morning to start off the day. Maybe you can listen to it while you're eating breakfast or drinking coffee or whatever you do in the morning, or you can listen to it anytime during the day. Anytime you want. That's a good thing about podcasts these days. You can listen to whenever you want. And this is the debut episode. Hopefully it goes well. I'm walking outside right now. It's 8:45 a.m. And on this first episode, I came up with the idea last night, actually. Just a little before I started recording 360 Wrestling Fanatic. And all this week, for the first week of the new podcast and the first week of 2023, I came up with the idea to each day this week gonna talk about the best of 2022, and each day gonna talk about for today, Wrestler of the Year. I'm going to start off. Also, I don't have the schedule set yet, but also this week will be like Tag Team of the Year, Match of the Year, Woman Wrestler of the Year, and whichever I can think of to talk about the best of 2022. But today, going to start off talking Wrestler of the Year for 2022, in my opinion anyway. Let's just start off with somebody I'm a big fan of. MJF in November became the AEW World Champion, but he was gone for a big part of the year, so I thought, not really quite a good candidate for Wrestler of the Year. And I also thought about Jon Moxley, who came back after a little bit of struggle, had a good year, AEW World Champion, and matches with Punk, and had a very good year. And also Drew McIntyre, I wanted to consider him for it, but I'm going to say really a bad year, but not really a great year either for Drew McIntyre. And let's see, I would say my final pick for Wrestler of the Year 2022 has to be Roman Reigns. And just to think about it as if this was a real sport, and Roman Reigns had the best year, Universal Champion all year, or undisputed Universal Champion all year, I should say. Never pinned during the year. And I thought he has delivered some good promos this year. The stuff with the Bloodline and Sami Zayn becoming the honorary Uce. I think him and Sami have had some good chemistry together as of late. And Reigns, he has had good matches, and he even brought out a good match with Logan Paul at Crown Jewel. And the rest of his matches during the year have been good. So that's my pick for Wrestler of the Year 2022, Roman Reigns. But there has been some. It was kind of tough, though. Another to kind of go to a runner-up, I guess you could say, would be maybe even Chris Jericho, who has had lately this year and also the other years in his AEW run has had the best years of his career, possibly. And with ending things with the Inner Circle and now the Jericho Appreciation Society, definitely at his age, he has been doing very well. And Jericho, I would say, definitely is a candidate for Wrestler of the Year 2022. A lot of people might not agree with me, but that's just my opinion anyway. And to get back to Roman real quick, and honestly, I'm not even sure when they should end the reign of him as the Universal Champion. I know there's still the rumors going about WrestleMania in 2023, possibly the match against The Rock, if WWE can actually make that happen. That is remains to be seen as of right now. And I think if they do have that match, I really hope they have Roman go over. But, because obviously The Rock isn't going to come back full time. They'll be lucky if they can get him for that one match, for one run, a brief run anyway. Even if he does the match, I don't see him staying after Mania. So the smart move would be to come in, get some buzz, have The Rock at WrestleMania, The Rock versus Roman Reigns, really build it up, and have Roman go over to really become the head of the table. And that's how you could set it up. I was thinking, could have him in the ring cutting a promo about he's the head of the table, the head of the family, and then you hear The Rock's music hit, he comes out, and he obviously disagrees with Roman being the head of the table and the head of the family. So that leads to the WrestleMania match. And people have talked about the little teases that there have been on Young Rock. The one season, there was a Roman Reigns when he was a kid on, and there was a line about that being a match for WrestleMania. And this current season episode that was on just a little while back about where you went to that one Prime Minister's to see the Prime Minister of some country, and she had a memorabilia room, and there was the Universal Championship which he kind of had all the Rock's titles that he has held in his career, and the Universal Championship was there. Unless I just happen to think of this, they have The Rock actually beat Roman at WrestleMania, but he keeps the Universal Championship, and it's kind of retired, and Roman Reigns is still the WWE champion, and they have only one championship, because there's been some rumors that they may do that with the tag team titles with the Usos, that they were gonna have one set of tag team championships for them instead of them carrying both sets of titles around. So to get back to 2022, because that was the reason for this episode, I got a little carried away there talking about this year, 2023, a little bit. And like I said, 2022, I mean, pretty much was the year of Roman, like him or not. And he was the guy in WWE. And I thought he did well. I know some people don't like him, but I thought he had some good matches, good promos on the mic, and that's why he's my pick, Wrestler of the Year 2023. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about something else I haven't decided yet. Maybe Tag Team of the Year tomorrow morning, right here on Good Morning Wrestling Fans. So stay tuned for that. And 360 Wrestling Fanatic will be staying the same. I talked about that yesterday. We'll keep doing the regular 360 Wrestling Fanatic podcast, but as long as this one works out, we'll be doing it every morning around this time when I walk to work. Sundays might be a little later though. I haven't figured that out just yet. But stay tuned. And I think tomorrow is going to be discussing Tag Team of the Year for 2022. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. And we'll be back tomorrow. But until then, hope everyone has a great day. Good morning, wrestling fans.